All right, so today, the first part of the meeting, we're going to focus on what we do with our interact list once we have it written down. So if you don't have your interact list written down yet, I'm telling you guys that it's so beneficial. Even if you don't do it, like if you're more of a technology person, you can do it somehow on your phone, like save a list of people or something on your phone versus writing them down. Who is calling me? I don't even know who this person is. Sarah Shea is calling me. Anyway, if you have your interact list written down, it makes everything easier. You have people specifically that you can go and interact with. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to go over what it is that I do with the interact list. To my Facebook. So I'm just going to start with the top name and I'm just going to work my way down. And then throughout the day, I just keep doing more and more and more. So instead of scrolling my news feed, like instead of getting lost in this and like interacting with people's stuff, I just do the interact list instead. So I'm going to go to Celeste's page. Why is it not bringing her up?
You guys, I need a pen.
I don't know why I didn't bring her up whenever I was first doing it. My internet is still being really, really weird. Okay, so she is, get your life together, Tracy. She is suffering a lot right now from the storm. She's not having very good luck. So I want to check in on her with that. We still had no hot water. We're boiling water for washing dishes. He's been doing dishes all the time. Good. So I'm not going to add too much to my comments, right? I just interact on one or two posts, comment, but then I'm going to message her. So like if you see somebody's, this is I found her, by the way, from my Catholic moms group. And this is Father Mike. He's very, very well known in the Catholic community. He does a podcast for reading the Bible in a year. And just the way that he does it and all that stuff. He's very charismatic and they'll break down on it, whatever. So lots of us in there like it. So this is easy for me to relate to her with. So I have interacted with 2, I have commented on 2, I'm gonna message her now. Now these are people that I have messaged before. So these do not count as RCMs. I am doing an RCM. I'm reacting twice, I'm commenting twice, I'm messaging, but this does not count in your RCM. So if your leader ever asks you, how many RCMs have you done today? These interact list people or people that you have had previous conversations with do not count as RCMs. RCMs are specifically with new people. Now, the only time that there is an exception to that rule is in the instance of like you've just started and you're messaging with people that you haven't talked to in years, right? So like when I initially RCM'd Brittany and was like just building that relationship again, we hadn't talked in years, right? It had just been like a message here or a message there or a comment here or a comment there, a like on a photo, whatever. We hadn't actually had like a daily conversation in years, right? So that counted as an RCM. I was reigniting that relationship. And look where it ended up. So those count as an RCM if you have not talked in years. However, always try to have your RCMs be brand new people. If you're not bringing in brand new people every single day and RCMing them, you are going to run through your warm market, which are the people that you know, very, very quickly. Very quickly, you are going to be completely done with your warm market. So you need to constantly be expanding. Why is she calling me? I don't know who this is. Does anybody know who Sarah Shea is? She's like video calling me and I have no idea who it is. Again, really bad with names. So it might be somebody that I've RCM'd before and she might need something right now, but I'm busy. I will call you back. Anyway, when you are RCMing with new people, you are growing your warm market. You are getting to know people, you are adding new friends to your warm market. And that's where sales come from. Sales come from your warm market. So you want to take from your cold market and bring them into your warm market. What we're doing right now is strengthening our warm market. It's not adding to it. So I'm going to message her random. I also sent her like plus sign stuff. However, I am not going to ask about the plus sign stuff right now because she is going through so much of the storm and she probably got her package right before the storm hit. So she's not focused on taking her plus sign products right now. She's not focused on doing her mini experience right now. No. So I'm just going to message her and check on her about the storm. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the next person on the list. This is a local to me that I have talked to before. This little, and y'all can't even see it, so you think I'm just crazy, but there's like this bar that has all of y'all's faces and it keeps moving around the screen and it gets in the way and I have to keep like moving it out of the way. It's driving me nuts. Okay. That's funny. It's like an octopus that shows what mood you're in. And then I'm gonna do a smiley face. This normally doesn't take this long because I normally do it from my phone and not from my computer, and my internet is better on my phone than it is on my computer. So these people that do like makeup moves, they make it very difficult to understand them or to build a relationship with them because all of their content is memes. Like that's a struggle for me to comment on memes. It's not a struggle for everybody. It might be your strong suit commenting on memes instead. However, it is not, my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna message her, and we've obviously messaged before, so it's not. So that was super easy, right? I scrolled down her page. I just scrolled down her page to see what I could comment on. And she just so happened to get the same palette that I got a couple of days ago. I love makeup. She obviously loves Jeffree Star too. It's easy for me to have that conversation with her, right? It doesn't have to be about Thrive, even though our last conversation was about Thrive because she was expressing interest in being a promoter. She created a promoter account and then never ordered, never answered me back, whatever. I'm not in the business of chasing people down and like hounding them about it. So I'm just going to continue building that relationship about makeup, about being in Yuma, about whatever she posts, whatever I post and she comments on, you know, we'll just keep building that relationship that way. And maybe at some point she'll tell me that she's ready. Okay, so this one I also sent a mini experience to, which she loved, but I only sent her a 1 day because she wasn't sure if she could do it with her allergies. So then I sent her a bunch of plus line stuff as well. Of course, she is also involved in the storm right now. She did check in with me the other day and say that she was loving the mini experience and that she had tried Boost. It wasn't her favorite, but she hasn't tried the other ones yet. So she's also in one of my large family groups and she posts like every single day about being drained, about being like at the end of her rope with all of her kids, about being like so burnt out on being just a mom. So I did my live this morning with her in mind. The live that I did this morning talking about how I felt that way and how I don't anymore, right? That was specifically for Erica to see. I want her to see that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to interact with her today to make sure that she sees my posts today. And all of my posts today, I'm going to be sharing my story, my journey so far, health-wise, how I'm feeling, how it's helped me as a mom, because that's her biggest pain point. That is what is struggling. That is what she is struggling with every single day. So I want to make sure that my posts are geared towards her and others like her. That is so, so, so helpful every single day. If you are planning out your posts, you can look and see, oh, all of my posts are about the opportunity. So then you know that you want to go and interact with people who are interested in making money on internet, right? You want to find those people that are struggling to make their ends meet. You want to find those people who have ever expressed any sort of interest in being a promoter. And you want to make sure that you're interacting with them that day so that they are seeing those posts that you are making. If the next day all of your posts are about the community and how much fun we have, you want to go and you want to find the people that are looking for their tribe. You want to find the people that are like lonely, the people that are talking about how much they wish that they had other friends. Those people that are always posting, you know, those ones that are like, God, it really sucks to have no friends, or it really sucks to be left behind by all your friends, yada, 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 whatever. You want to be interacting with those people, right? You want to show them we could be their friends, right? We want to show them that they have a community here. All they have to do is say yes, and they would have this whole tribe of people. So make sure that you're looking at what your posts are each day and then base your interactions off of that. That looks amazing, but she didn't post that, so I'm not going to. I want to save it though. Holy cow. How do you save? Save link. Thank you. Food. Done. Thank you. Okay. We have pictures of our oldest two together because they were born just a few months apart. With all the yucky stuff this time of year, we won't be able to do that. Best I could. Oh, that is so sweet. You're a sweet little baby. Okay, so now I'm going to message her. And again, she has product. We just talked, I think it was yesterday. It's either yesterday or the day before. So this is going to be easy for me to message her. I'm just going to check in on her. Morning, Mama. How is today for you so far? Is everything supposed to start melting? That one done. So now I'm going to go back to the search bar and I'm going to do Taylor Rodriguez. What? Move out of my way.
How many interacts do you usually do at a time?
At a time, I normally try to do at least 5. Oh, she's a promoter. Okay. So she's coming off my list. This is the bad thing about adding promoters that you don't actually know. You know what I mean? Like people that you don't talk to, because then you don't know that they're promoters and then you're going to RCM them. Always check before you start RCMing people. Like it clearly states right there, 3 steps changed my life. Like check, or check for like the Lavelle.com link or whatever that people normally put on there, because you do not want to RCM another promoter and look like a fool. So check. Let's go. I think Kelly is a promoter too. I'm gonna go see. She is a promoter too. Okay. Just mark them off. We're going to go interact with Rebecca. She was struggling the other day because of the storm. She is trapped somewhere away from her children because she cannot get a flight. Like she had gone somewhere and her kids are back home and now she can't get back to her kids, which really, that's awful. Like that's absolutely awful. I'd be terrified and like so mad and upset. So I definitely want to check in on her. So now I am going to message her. You want to go in there with daddy? She's a daddy's girl. She wants to go lay down. Come on. Oh, lay down. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to message her. Be a good human, guys. Just go and check in on people. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the last one that we do. She might also be a promoter. I'm about to find out. You can bribe me with guac. Oh my. Yes, she is a promoter. But where is JC in Thrive Army? Somebody tell her that I said, you can bribe me with guac too. That is a hilarious bio. Kim Fincher is not a promoter. I know that. Okay. All I want to be is a great wife and mom and serve my Lord. Amen. She's in Texas. Coding classes is something I'm gonna start the boys in. Fun fact, I bought a coding book from Target the other day. Hello, my love. So I've interacted with one. So thankful for my phone. Don't just bust up in there. Okay, but dad's home. You have to knock. You can't just bust up in there. What if he was? I told you guys last night he wasn't working today. My rules, my space, I must follow my freedom never ever again. I must be dependent on electricity attempted by propane generator. I've learned the last few days. Love, love, love. This incredibly hard situation that has devastated me and turned it into a life lesson. Can't wait to see all of the prep stuff you get done. We are in here. Later. Okay, so now I'm gonna message her. We've never messaged before because we just added.
Shelby.
What, my love? Hi, you're pretty. It's that CBE group. I don't know what it is. I have found a few people that are.
You are so starstruck over your grizzly. I wasn't even watching you and I could tell.
I am. He was like, hey, how do I look? And I looked up and I saw his outfit. And I'm just like, he's pretty, guys. He's pretty. See? See? Look it. No, come here. And then he's got.
I love it.
I bought him, and then he's got his. Yeah, look at. He's got his hat on, and then show him your feet. Give me your feet. Give me your foot.
Show us all of you, right? Like your whole outfit of the day.
Yeah. Utada or whatever it is. You know that lady on TikTok, and she like shows stuff like, and I look like a homeless person. I'm wearing like slides, leggings, and an oversized sweatshirt. I may or may not have a bra on right now, but he always looks on point.
Yeah, you don't need one with a hoodie.
True story. I have found a few people on Instagram that are doing the same.
Unless you're living at your in-laws.
I concur. I'm not wearing one and I'm wearing a hoodie. Free the tatas, ladies, I guess.
Your bras hurt anyways. They're a little overrated.
Oh, yes. We have bacon? Yes. I get bacon and fried eggs. Okay. Have lots of good, doing the same sort of prep work and have lots of good ideas for prepping the coup and pin areas. Let me know if you need the links to their pages, etc. See, super simple. She was talking about prep work. I was literally just watching other people on Instagram this morning that are like, that are in Texas. They have farms. It's people that I follow for forever. Their farms are being like literally decimated right now. They are losing animals left and right. Every single time they go out to check on them again, there's more dead animals because it's so cold there. They're not prepared for this kind of weather. So they're making like serious strides and like making sure that they get better prepared in case this ever happens again. Leave my dead flowers alone. I like them when they die, okay? So being able to share that information with her if she also has animals, it's a good thing. And then if she doesn't have animals, she's just gonna let me know. Like, oh no, we don't have any animals, but thank you for that. And then we can just proceed with the conversation. So we did those 5, and I can do 5 more next time I do my IPAs. I'm gonna stop recording because well, first, let me stop sharing. Does anybody have any other thing that you want me to, we were supposed to leave for the weekend. Glad we didn't. JC said, as I'm having to work on the Zoom, you caught on my finger. Are you on the, you're on the Zoom.
Yeah, I was like, I was about to like turn into another lane, and then it was like by me with Buck, and I was like, that sounds really familiar. And then it was like you called out my name, and I was like, oh shoot.
I'm sitting here like, I know this name, but I don't know if it's because she's a promoter or not. So I'm gonna just go check out her page. You're on my interact list, by the way. You have to get RCM. I mean, you're crossed off now, but whatever. She's on the, guys, like I need to start taking expand. That needs to happen. All right. Well,